I'm a picker, I'm a grinner, I'm a lover, and I'm a sinner. I play my music in the sun. Hey, how's everyone doing? It's Amber here with another Stellar Guitarist guitar tutorial, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to play The Joker by the Steve Miller Band. So go get your guitar and let's jump into the lesson today. Hey Stellar Guitarists, are you ready to take your guitar playing skills to the next level? I'm so excited to announce that doors to my Let's Level Up guitar course are officially open. This is your chance to master the fretboard, nail those bar chords, and to finally play with the confidence that you have always dreamed of. Whether you are stuck in a rut or you're just wanting to push your skills a little bit further, this course is for you. So you seriously do not want to miss out on all the fun. All the information is linked below this video, so let's level up together. So a really important thing to take note of is that if you're trying to play along with the original track, you are going to need to tune your guitar down an entire tone. Now for this lesson, I have decided to keep my guitar in standard tuning just to make it easier for everyone watching. But if you really want to play along with the original, just remember to tune your guitar down a whole tone. Okay, so let's talk about the chords that we're going to need in today's lesson. So we're only going to need 4 chord shapes. So the first chord shape we need is a G major chord. You can play with 3 fingers or with the 4-fingered version. The next chord shape we need is a C major. We then need a D major chord. And finally a D sus4 chord. So all you got to do is hang in there with that D major chord shape, and all we're going to do is add our pinky finger into the 3rd fret on that high E string. So let's start off by looking at the chords that we're going to be using in the verse of the song. So the chord sequence is up on the screen for you. We're going to have 2 beats on a G major chord. We're going to have 2 beats on a C major, 2 beats on the D, and 2 beats on the C. And that is the chord sequence for the entire verse. So we're going to be doing 2 down strums on each of those chords. 1, 2, change to C, 1, 2, to D, 1, 2, back to C. So these are the 2 counts. 1, 2, switch, C, to the D, and back to C, and G, to the C, and to the D, and to the C again. Now if that is too difficult for you and you're finding it difficult to get to the next chord in time, then just play 1 down strum on each of the chords. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And use that 2nd beat to change. 1, 2, and 1, 2. So we're going to do a little demo of the verse using that chord sequence with 2 down strums on each chord, or you can play the 1 down strum. Let's take it from the start. Here we go. And G, C, call me the D, and to C chords, back to G. Some C, the gangster of the D chord, and to the C, back to G. Some C, call me the D chord, and to C again, and to G, of the C of the D, back to C. And that continues throughout the rest of the verse. So next up, let's look at the chorus. We have the same 3 chords, but the chord sequence is going to change. So we're going to have the G chord to the C chord, G chord to the C chord, G chord to the C chord, and then we're going to have the D to the C. So ultimately, it's 3 rounds of G to C, ending off with that D to the C. So let's try this again. We're going to do 2 down strums on each of those chords, starting on the G, just getting used to those chord transitions. Really important to practice those chord transitions before trying to complicate things with too many different strumming patterns. So just 2 down strums on each chord. It's going to sound like this. A 1, 2, 3, 4, and G to the C, to the G, back to the C. One more time. G to the C, now to the D chord and to C. So that is the first half of the chorus, and then the second half of the chorus is going to repeat the exact same chord sequence, except what's going to happen is we're going to have the D sus chord coming in at the very end. So the chords are up on the screen, so you'll be able to see exactly what needs to be done. If we take it from the start of that second half of the chorus, it's going to sound like this, starting on the G, G, to the C, to the G, C, G again, the C, to the D, now D sus 4, D sus 4 again, and one more time. So that's a pretty long chorus. So we're going to try and play through that chorus again, just using those 2 down strums, and I'm going to add in a little bit of singing just to give you some context. So taking it from the start of the chorus, a 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm a G chord, then I'm a C chord, and a G chord, back to the C chord, and G. I play my C chord to the D, back to C, and I'm a G chord, and a C chord, and a G chord, and a C chord, back to G, and C chord to the D, D sus 4, D sus 4, and again, D sus 4. So you have the chords sorted for the verse and for the chorus. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start adding in a strumming pattern just to bring the song to life. And the strumming pattern that I would suggest here sounds like this. Down, 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 up. And we're going to count that. 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a. So what's going to happen is each chord is going to get down, 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 up. And then you're going to switch to the next chord. Down, 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 up. So if we practice that, just changing from a G to a C, because we have that happening quite a lot in the song, it's going to sound something like this. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, switch. Spend some time just practicing that. 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a G to C. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up. One more time. So 2 pieces of advice I can give you here is, first of all, to use that up strum at the end of the strumming pattern to transition to your next chord shape. So if we look carefully, down, 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 up. So you're strumming open strings on the up strum. And that's perfectly normal. It's actually really helpful so that you are playing the next chord on the first beat of the next bar. So definitely something to practice. And something else that we can do is add emphasis on beats 2, 1 and 2 and a, and then on the 3 and 4 and a. So on beats 2 and 4, 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a. 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a. G chord, and a C chord, and a G chord, and a C chord. 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a. And what you can also do is just play those first 2 strums, just playing on those bass strings. Bass, bass, and then a strong strum after that. 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a. So these things I'm showing you are just little nuances that you can add in depending on how comfortable you feel at whatever skill level you're at. And if all you can do at the moment is just because the emphasis is a little bit too difficult to implement, or maybe you're struggling to get those bass strings, that's completely fine. It's something that you can work towards. Just make sure that you're doing this in the right order and not going from 0 to 100 and trying to do everything all at once. So take what you can from what I'm teaching you, and you can use as much of the information I'm sharing with you or as little as you'd like, and just do what makes you feel comfortable. So if you are having a really fun time with me today, which I really hope you are, could I ask you to please like this video and to click that subscribe button and come and join the Stellar Guitarist community. I post lessons just like this every single week to help you become a better guitarist. So I've zoomed in here for a close-up so we can learn that really funky guitar riff that we hear throughout the song. So I'll give you a quick demo, and this is what we're going to be working on learning today. So it sounds quite complicated. There are a lot of repeated notes, but the thing that can catch you is the timing. It's really, really quite fast. So we're going to learn this slowly, and you can play this and practice this at a slower pace and build your speed up as you get more confident. So the first bar that we're going to be learning today, we're going to be starting with our second finger in the 3rd fret on our low E string. Now for the remainder of this riff, our second finger is going to be taking care of the 3rd fret, and our first finger is going to be taking care of the 2nd fret. So this is the position that we're going to be playing in. This is called second position because our first finger is falling in the 2nd fret. So we're going to be playing 3rd fret on the low E. We're then going to play an open A with a hammer on with your first finger. And then we're going to place our 2nd finger into the 3rd fret on the A string. So just practice that a few times. If you can get the hang of that, the rest of the riff will be relatively straightforward. So we have 3, 3, 0, hammer on, 3, 3. And you can even do a little palm mute in there. 3, 3, stop. 3, 3, stop. And you're just resting the palm on the strings to stop the strings from ringing. The next little bit of that bar is an open D with a hammer on onto the 2nd fret, before going to 2 open D strings. So from the start of the line, and if the hammer-ons are too difficult for you, you can still play this riff without the hammer-ons. And then that little last section at the end of the 2nd bar, we have an open A string hammered on to the 2nd fret. And then we're going to play 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 0. Now some people like to add that extra 0 at the end. I'm not going to do that because it helps me get to the next note in time. So if I remove a 0, I have a little bit more time to get to the next section of the riff. So that last section sounds like this: 0, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 0. And this is the only part of the song that I'm actually using alternate picking. Down, hammer, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So I'm talking about my picking hand when I'm saying those downs and ups. So the first line sounds like this. Moving on to the second line, it starts off exactly the same, all the way up until the very last little bit. So up till the very end, it will sound like this. Now, instead of going to the second fret, we're going to go to the open D, hammer on, second fret, followed by an open G string. So those two ending parts are the only thing that is different in this riff. So if we put the whole thing together from the start, a 1, 2, 3, 4. So those are all the main sections of the song. What we're going to be doing next is a mini playthrough of the parts that we learned today. So make sure you have your guitar ready and let's jump in for a play along. Right, let's do a mini playthrough starting from the beginning. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Some people call me the space cowboy. Yeah. Some call me the gangster of love. Some people call me Maurice, 'cause I speak of the pompatus of love. People talk about me, baby, say I'm doing you wrong, doing you wrong. Well, don't you worry, baby, don't worry, 'cause I'm right here, right here, right here at home. 'Cause I'm a picker, I'm a grinner, I'm a lover, and I'm a sinner. I play my music in the sun. I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker. I get my loving on the run. Woo! So there you go, everyone. That is how you play the Joker on the guitar. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And if you like this lesson, then I know you're going to love the lesson that is being suggested to you right now on the screen. Until next time, I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye.